Hello, and thank you for making a time to join me today. As promised, we are going to look at business travel. What are you entitled to claim? Yeah, it's a short video, but I hope it will be beneficial to you. As always, I'm going to share my screen with you, and then we'll go to a few points. So bear with me as I share my screen with you. Just bear with me. Let's have a look at the video. Okay, so we are looking at business travel. What can you claim? You may be able to claim tax relief if you use cars, vans, motorcycles, or bicycles for work. However, remember the golden rule. So let's look on the screen. The golden rule is that the expenses should be wholly and exclusively, relating to your business. So wholly and exclusively means that the expenditure is only deductible in calculating business profit if it is incurred only for your work, for business purposes. Yeah, so that is the golden rule. I'm going to continue sharing the screen. Let's see what we have on the video. Just expenses. If it's wholly and exclusively relating to your work, you can claim. If it's relating to your work, for your work purpose, you can claim. However, this does not include traveling to and from work. Yeah. If your contract, you can claim when let's say your contract, it's less than or expected to be less than 24 months. So that is what we term as temporary workplace. So temporary workplace simply means it's your contract for the work is equal to or less than 24 months. Yeah. So when that happens, you can claim all the expenses relating to your travel. Today we are all looking at travel. The other expenses. The other expenses have got different legislation, but let's look at travel today. And then the next time we can take another expense. Yeah, so just bear with me as I continue sharing my screen. Okay, so what we were trying to say was that the temporary place of work is the contract is expected to be less than 24 months. Yeah, if the contract is less than 24 months, then you can claim travel and subsistence expense. What do we mean by subsistence? Subsistence simply means that any expenses that you think incurred when you travel. Sometimes it could be you having a hotel accommodation, you making a phone call, anything related to your travel for business purposes will be termed as subsistence. Yeah. We are going to look at an example of what you can claim in terms of travel expenses. So looking on the board, we have claim tax relief on what you can claim tax relief in terms of business travel is, for instance, public transport costs, hotel accommodation, that if you stay overnight, food and drinks, congestion charges and tolls, parking fees, business phone calls, and other expenses. So these are all termed as under travel and subsistence. Yeah. Yeah, so let's look at what ordinary commuting is. When we say ordinary commuting, what do we mean by ordinary commuting? So on the screen, I've put a summary of what ordinary commuting. Yeah, so we say ordinary commuting is a travel between your home and a permanent place of work. Yeah. So let's say you work with NHS, and you have a specific place, maybe Nottingham City Hospital, that is your permanent place of work. So commuting from home to that place, if you have a contract, a permanent contract, which is more than 24 months, then cost of ordinary commuting is not allowable for tax purposes. However, if you are working in a temporary place, like we said, which is the contract is less than 24 months, then definitely you can claim for your travel costs and subsistence cost. Yeah. Let's look at what we have on the screen again. We are going to look at how much you can claim. How much can you claim? Yeah. And so how much you can claim depends on whether you are using a vehicle, that is your own vehicle, or you are using a company vehicle. Okay, so let's look at what you can claim when you are using your own vehicle. So let's see what here we can have on the board. Using your own vehicle. We have two aspects. If you use your own vehicle or vehicles for work, you may be able to claim tax relief on approved mileage. So it's like you are claiming on approved mileage. We are going to go through the approved mileage. And so the approved mileage will naturally cover the cost of owning and running your vehicle. So either you claim for the approved mileage, or you claim for other expenses like fuel, let's say fuel, electricity, road tax, MOTs, repairs. So you cannot claim the two. It's either you are claiming mileage, which obviously is a rate, we'll be going through the rates very soon, or you are claiming for other costs separately, like fuel. So in that case, you have to keep record of the fuel, your vehicle tax, your road tax, your MOTs, the repairs. So you can't miss the two. Either you claim mileage or you claim the other. Yeah, you cannot miss the two. So we're going to look at work out how much you can claim for each tax year. So that, like I said, obviously you need to keep a record of the dates. If you, let's say you are claiming mileage, I'm going to put the rates on the screen for the mileage, for instance. So when you look on the screen, you can see that we have different rates for different vehicles. Cars and vans, obviously, you can claim 45 pence for the first 10,000 business mileage. And then any excess mileage above the 10,000, you can claim 25 pence for any extra. Yeah. And then we have the one for motor vehicles, and then bicycles. I mean, if you contact us, we can easily give you the rates, or we will show you where you can claim. It's very easy to find on HMRC website. But to claim this, you need to keep record of the dates and mileage or your work journeys. And then you add up the mileage for each vehicle type you have used for work. Then you take away any amount your employer pays you towards your cost. So we have some kind of a template that we help clients to keep track of their mileage. Yeah, so it's very easy. We've prepared a template already. All you need to do is that you lock the mileage on the template, and it's very easy. It's self-calculated. Using a company card. If, let's say, you are using a company car, you can claim tax relief on the money you have spent on fuel and electricity for business trips in your company car. Yeah, so that all you need to do is keep a record to show the actual cost of the fuel. Yeah. If, however, your employer reimburses some of the money, you can claim relief on the difference. That's for business expenses. Yeah. Yes. I'll be looking at the summary points, but then if you have any questions, by all means, contact us. All right, thank you for joining us. What we've discussed today is based solely on business travel. And we said to claim business travel will depend on whether you are using your own vehicle or you are using a company vehicle. Hope you can make time to join us again. The next time we are meeting is on Monday evening. So thank you very much for your time and hope to see you again next time. Thank you.